And we are live. Welcome to week 7 preview. We're going to be looking at the week right before the run to the playoffs officially starts. Marks the first week that a team could possibly clinch a playoff spot, and then the weeks after this is where the clinching happens. So that begins the run to the playoffs. But let's look at the rankings right now. And we have, that's just alphabetical order. Gremlins finally taking the top spot into week 6. Um, Phoenix falling a little bit. Checkers, despite straight losses, are third in the league still, which is kind of remarkable. Scarlet Ember shoot up a bunch to number 4. Sea Dogs 5, Gold 6, Toros, Dizzy Devils. So, I mean, good teams that deserve to be there, except for the Checkers really up there. Blackers banished from the list after 2 bad losses. So, yeah, let's look into the matchups we got going on. Flex game Interceptors at Scarlet Ember. 2 pretty good teams, 2 pretty good squads this year. I mean, without the Gremlins going crazy, these 2 would be tops of the division, and it would be pretty competitive. I think the Gremlins would have been fine. I think they were primed to have a good offseason, but the offseason they do have is pretty good. Um, yeah, this will be a really good season to see the game to see the pecking order in the Midwest after the Gremlins. Scarlet Ember shooting up to number 4 with a blowout win over the Reapers last week, and Interceptors blowout loss versus the Gold on the flex. So Interceptors trying to hold on to any semblance of success, and the Scarlet Ember hoping to just pull away here and put themselves in the same category as the Gremlins. I think it'll be a nice thriller. I mean, the classic rivalry game between these 2 probably go to 8 sets. I'm gonna take the Scarlet Ember. I just think they have more magic right now. Diamonds at Captains. Both these teams just kind of down and out. Diamonds started out 2-0, but they've lost 4 straight. Captains can't get it together. I mean, everybody knows the problems with Dale Duran at this point, and it's really sad. But I think the Diamonds will squeak this one out. I just think they have more talent. They have a respectable throw squad. The only problem is their chemistry, but a team like the Captains isn't really going to respond or be able to take advantage of a team with bad chemistry because they just can't get it together themselves. Sea Dogs at Margaze. Pretty good game here. Sea Dogs do not take a nap here. Margaze are trying to resurge, and they're pretty evenly matched. Margaze have a great throw squad, a good dasher, good defender. Sea Dogs, they really need Ellie Miller to ball out for them to really have a comfortable win here. I say the Sea Dogs win 5-3, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Margaze pull this out at home. Phoenix at Gold. The Gold. This is the team they can't beat. They're 0-3. Rick Smith is 8-9 as a head coach. 3 of those wins are versus the Gold, and he's going to try to get another one here. I think the Gold will be able to figure them out at this point. I mean, the Phoenix is just Hans, Greeley, and Willis. That's it. The Gold are so much deeper, and they got murdered in week 2, 5-1, because Lenore just wouldn't acknowledge the greatness of Greeley and just throw to him and just take the chance. So they got to break that to be able to win here. I think the Gold will win it. I think it'll be a close game. I just think Phoenix just has something on the Gold, but I think they'll break out of it. 5-4 victory for the Gold. Blackers at Empire. I see this game going either way. I think the lust of Hamura has worn off, and now we're getting to like real life. I think the Empire, they have their flaws, but I think they're strong. I think the Empire will win this one, continue on the win streak, save Ramos from the balcony, and yeah. Pharaohs at Silverbacks. Deceptive game. I think the Silverbacks can pull this one out and just really piss off the Pharaohs. Pharaohs trying to build a case for being the legitimate second tier team in the division. I think the Silverbacks could easily just make that bad, but it's pretty simple for the Pharaohs. You have 3 of your players playing, Vega, Simeon, and Charlie. If those guys can go off it's no contest because the Silverbacks have 3 of the bottom 11 players in the league and 2 of the top 5. So, how do you figure? So you never know what to see. Kind of a Jekyll and Hyde team, but I think the Pharaohs will probably pull this off 5-3. Skylarks at Checkers, 2 middle of the road Southern teams trying to find their way up in this heap. I mean, the division is so stacky and weird. Everybody's beating everybody at this point. So it should be a good game in Charlotte. I really can't even predict this one, man. I mean, both these teams are just so hot and cold when they're on. I mean, if Giuliano has a great game, then Skylarks. If Ruiz has a great game, then Checkers. If, you know, Brass has a great intercepting game, if Maurice has a great intercepting game, I think these teams are evenly matched, evenly talented, and it'll be a good one. Gremlins at Reapers. I mean, I don't even want to talk about this one. Gremlins 5-1. Reapers can't even put a setup on the Scarlet Ember. You try to put a setup on the Gremlins. I mean, come on. Cats at Dragonfish. Man, the Dragonfish building so much momentum. Finally got over the hump of the Toros. Do not let this be a trap game if you're Mark Prowler. Don't think you're better than the Cats. You were in their conversation for the past 3 seasons. And if you don't win here, you'll still be in their conversation very quickly. And this division will get very interesting. So if you're Dragonfish, just really pedal to the metal. Brian T2's doing a good job as the foundation of this team, the young foundation with his veteran mentors. And I think the Cats just don't have the talent. And the final game, Flex, gonna be a good rematch, good Raekwon reunion with the Toros. I mean, the schedule always seems like it's written like a script, right? I mean, the one season that the Toros play the Dizzy Devils, I mean, they don't play each other. It's a 1 in 5 chance that they play each other during the season, and it just so happens to be the season after Raekwon left, or got traded unceremoniously from the Toros. I mean, the only thing that would make it better is if the Toros were hosting, but no such luck. These two teams are pretty evenly meshed. I mean, they're both headstrong. Got 2 Reed's doing his thing on the Toros. Finally, the solo leader of the team, and Raekwon and McFadden are just being a great duo. They're probably the best dynamic duo in the league right now. But I mean, the problems come with when Quintana's left on the. Both these teams have the same problem. They got 2 deadweight rookies. I mean, the Dizzy Devils have it better because they get a dasher out of Quintana. The Toros completely just have a bust on their hands. So they both have that problem with that weak link player. So they're pretty even. So I mean, I think it'll be a very exciting game. Both these teams really need the win. I mean, the Toros need the win just to kind of cement themselves at the top of the division because they've lost to the Checkers, they lost to the Dragonfish, so now it's questionable whether they even need to lead the division. Dizzy Devils, it's a tough division. Everybody's getting better, more competitive, and a out of division win here would really help in the points race if they can't get in on division. And we will see you in Nebraska. Have fun.